All right. Well, okay. What this webinar is about, again, I give real late notice. I just posted this about 15 minutes ago. I had a customer write to me on Facebook today. She's brand new. She's in an MLM company. And she's like, I don't really know what to do. How do I take the conversion pros and basically attach it to my MLM company? And that's very easy to do. But what's crazy about it is we have it so set up in the conversion pros that you literally can teach someone how to do this in basically 5 minutes or so. How about that? Imagine these people that have been in these MLM companies and all they've had is a corporate website and been struggling, and within 5 minutes you can give them a complete funnel if you show them what I'm going to show them tonight. Okay, one, that's going to get them really excited. Two, they're going to say, wow, this is really easy, right? It wasn't very complicated. So let's go. So the company that this girl's in is a company, and when I do this example, it could be for any MLM, right? It could be travel, it could be weight loss, it could be water, it could be anything. But because she asked me a question about this MLM, I'm going to do it about this MLM just because I need an example anyway to do. But the cool part is it gave me some training that I could give to you guys, right, and gals. So let me go. So the company she's in is called Madeir. I looked them up. I mean, I know about them. They're kind of they do like skincare. They do like shampoos. They got like a toothpaste. They got several different items that they sell and they do. So I'm going to show people how to put together a complete sales funnel literally within minutes, okay? So you see the back office here, and the best thing to do is go into the share codes and click on landing pages, okay? Because what I want to show you first is we already have a complete funnel. So what is a funnel? I guess I should explain that real quick. Most of you already know it, but I'm going to do this real quick just for the newbies that are on here. And you guys are going to get an awesome training tonight, like so unexpected. Okay, basically what a sales funnel is, a proper sales funnel is basically a couple steps. Okay, number one, it is a curious capture page where you can get their name, email, and phone number. Curiosity killed the cat. If you're saying the name of your company like corporate websites do, people aren't even going to look at it. You're going to lose them before you even had a chance. So curiosity killed the cat. Curiosity is the key. We're going to show you how to build a page that is so compelling, someone has to give you their information. And that's how you get leads chasing you instead of you chasing them. Second off, once you do that, it's presentation time. Your presentation, whether it's one video, whether you need 2 videos, or whether you need 3 videos, should answer the questions, what is it? Does it work? How do I get paid? If you can answer those 3 questions, what's going to happen is more than likely someone's going to get pretty excited about taking the next step with you because they're sold. So the third step would be after you've already pre-sold them, then and only then do you send them to your corporate website where they can join you, okay? You never do this first. See, if you put this out here first, there's no ad copy, there's no call to action, there's lots of ways for them to convince themselves why they don't want to join you, whether they don't like this product or they look and they see the cost of the opportunity up front. They're like, man, I ain't spending that kind of money. There's lots of ways people can talk themselves out of it if you put the corporate website first. You never do that. You put it last. For example, years ago, Amway used to have meetings, okay? And I love Amway, just so you know. But what they would do is, this was before the internet. So what did they do? They wanted to get people into a hotel room. If they would tell people, hey, I want you to come look at the Amway business, people would run for the hills, right? I mean, they were on 2020 and all kinds of stuff, right? People were running for the hills. So what did they do? They had a curiosity approach. This curiosity is like the capture page where it said, hey, listen, if you're looking for, you look like you're someone sharp. We got a guy that's made $1 million coming into the Hilton Tuesday night. He's going to show people way to make some extra money. If you're interested, you should show up on Tuesday. Well, what was that? Why did it work so well? It was curiosity that worked so well. If you would say the name of your company, what it cost for every product you sold, no one would show up at the hotel. Well, what they did then, once someone got to the hotel, you had a guy up front dressed real nice with a big whiteboard, and what he did was basically do a webinar. Okay, now we've taken it to the internet, but I want you to go back a second and understand the process. He would show circles and show you distribution models and why people made money and all this stuff. And so by the time the people were in the chairs in the room, they were like, oh my gosh, this makes sense. Man, this looks good. This looks good. So when he finally let the cat out of the bag at the very end, he said, hey, this is Amway. No one cared. They're ready to sign up. They're like, well, how do I join? Here's my credit card. They were literally ready to join, and Amway duplicated that model all over the world. The internet is no different than that. That process then worked then, works now, so you don't need a hotel room to do it. Basically, we're doing it virtual. But if you start, again, by telling people the name of your company, products and services, and all that kind of stuff, you will get crushed out there, okay? Like this company sells toothpaste. It might be a great toothpaste, but people will also see a whitening toothpaste in the store of every single grocery store. So why they might see that if they went to the corporate website, like, I have my toothpaste down the street, man. I don't need an MLM to do it, and talk themselves out of it. But if they watch the presentation and the video says, oh my gosh, this product is changing lives, man, you won't believe what people are saying about it, blah, 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 blah. Look at the before and afters. All of a sudden, they're like, dude, I got to join this deal. This is the best toothpaste. You see them, you see how that whole psychologically works there. Okay, so now you understand the process. Capture page, sell them the who, what, when, where, why, and then and only then they go to the corporate website, right? Okay, so now we understand the flow, so let's get into it. Okay, so you could take a brand new person, they could go to our landing pages, okay? First and foremost, or capture pages. We have what we call landing pages. I put these up front because the landing page is the webinar. It's the guy standing up or the girl standing up in front of the room, right? I have these in order. This is 1 video, 2 videos, or 3 videos. So depending on how many videos you need, we already have pages built. For this opportunity, I found some webinars online that basically talk about everything in 1 video. So we just need 1 video page. So what we're going to do is take the 1 video page just like this and hit copy. Bam. Okay, that's in our back office. Okay, you see it here, but we're going to change it up in a second. Okay, now this company does skincare, so I'm going to copy a couple skincare pages. I'm just going to copy, and we're going to play with this in a second. Copy. This page, it also attracts women. A lot of women do this deal, right? So I'm going to go to the women pages, and I might hit copy. Okay, I'm not looking at the pages right now. I'm just hitting a few, copy, whatever. Okay, because we're going to change a couple too. Okay, you can even do mom's work at home if you want. Okay, just like that. Okay, because these pages are already done for the most part. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to YouTube. Now, anybody that's in an MLM company usually knows the webinar that is good. The one if you're not sure, watch them if you're in a company and see which webinar is the one that like gets your juices flowing, right? Gets you excited. Because if it's getting you excited, that means it's causing emotions that you know is going to work when other people watch it. And that's the one you want to use. Because I'm not in these companies, I don't know. I can only guess looking at a few of these and say, well, this looks pretty good or that looks good. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to grab this one real quick. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy. Remember, there's no technical skills at all. So I copy this at the top, the YouTube. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to my landing page builder. And it's going to have all the pages I copied. But right here, watch this webinar page. That's the first one we copied. I'm going to click edit. Okay. Once this comes up, I'm going to click on edit text. And then I'm going to hit paste. That's it. Watch. Now, that webinar is going to load. You can see it's loading. That webinar is going to load. You can see as we go through it, she has the whole PowerPoint presentation, whatever. Well, because Madeir isn't maybe necessarily like the money, you know, like some like love to sell the lifestyle. Maybe this guy wants to attract a lot of like-minded women like her. So real quick, even though the page is already built, I could still go into provide background, and maybe I'd go down here and look at like the women. Okay, either moms or I think we have business women, or where's it at here? Let me just scroll. Wedding water, women. Okay. All right, so I could look on here and maybe find something. I mean, we have a lot of really cool pictures here. Successful type women here. Or wait a second here. We actually have business women too. Let me go up there. Maybe I'll use that. Bizman, bizwoman. Okay. So let me find one over here. That one's kind of cool. Maybe I'll just do this one. Then I want to adjust this to see how it will look on a mobile phone. Hit confirm. Okay. then I might lighten this up. So it has the opacity here, so I can go like this and actually lighten this form, okay? You're not stuck with what we give you on a share code, all right? So now all you would have to do is change your name here. So I just hit edit. And maybe your name is Nancy Smith. Nancy Smith. And I'd probably do caps. And then just change your phone number to 513-5485, whatever, you know? You could change that up, all right? And you can change this if you don't like what that says. Maybe people are making thousands a week. Maybe you want to say women. So maybe I want to change that. Maybe I'm trying to attract a woman base here. So maybe I would just say that. So again, what I'm showing you here is the share codes are very easy to edit, okay? And then I could hit save, just like that. All right. So now we have our landing page already done. If you didn't want to edit anything, you wouldn't have to edit. Now, one more thing you want to change here is where this Join Now button is. And let's say I'm attracting women too, and I wanted to change, maybe I didn't want that green there. Maybe I wanted more of a pink or something, right? I can instantly go to background, kind of drag down to the pinks, and hit choose, and change that to pink, right? Okay. And then, you know, the same thing goes here. We give you a little HTML code with each color. So if you want to keep the page looking like I could go here and change this from white and just copy the color code of the button if I want. And 2 seconds. Again, the page is already built. You're just kind of tweaking a little bit. So easy, right? But right here it says Join Now. So what I'm going to do is under this redirect URL, I'm just going to write www.joinmodeer. I don't know, whatever the corporate link would be. You know, I'm guessing here. All right. Then I hit save. All right, that's done. Okay, we're already done with the landing page, okay? Now check this out. Now what we've done is we built like these skincare pages. Look, yours younger in 2 minutes. Anti-aging's $1 billion industry. Well, maybe you don't like that background. So again, you could go into our backgrounds and just scroll down to skincare real quick. And look for one that you might like better. Something like that, if you want to do that. If you don't like that, you come back. Again, the page is done. So you're just having fun now. And people love having fun. See, there's no technical skills. All I'm doing is clicking my mouse one time. Whoop. Yeah, that one looks great. So now what I want to do is I want to connect this. So this one doesn't have a form in it. So I'm going to enter form settings and add the name, email, phone number. And then what I want to do is I want to connect this page to the Watch the Webinar page. So on our redirect URL, I scroll down. I got a lot in here. Most of you will never have this many pages, but which makes it harder for me here. Where is it at? Watch Webinar. I know it's here somewhere. Watch the Conversion Pros. Let me just save this and go back and find the page name actually. So let me go back here and, oh, page name is LP12. That's why I couldn't find it. All right, so come over here and find L. Let me go in the L's. LP12, there it is. Save. Okay. So now, that took me only a few minutes to do all that, right? So now let me just do this. Let me go over here. And so if someone brand new, you just set up, had fun and switched it, right? Automatically, they could go put information in this here. They could go, let's say they posted this on Facebook, and they said, take a free tour. They already have an entire funnel set up. Goes right into the webinar. And all they have to do now is they could, so while they're watching the webinar, if they have a question, they could call Nancy Smith, or they could click Join Now and instantly be taken to their page. So using share codes, you literally have an entire sales funnel built in like what, 5 minutes? That's how crazy it is. But now I want to show you something cool that you could also do with the share codes. All right. Let me just edit this page. Remember I said one of their pages is toothpaste, right? Okay. Well, this page is pretty much built already, but if you wanted to change it to maybe toothpaste, well, look what you can do here. You could go to pick background image. Maybe I'll go over here to emotions. Let's see if I can find someone like a girl smiling. I don't know if I got one in here or not. Or this one's kind of funny. So let's say I grab this here. And then I could change it to say, people can't believe how white their teeth get with this product. You know? And then I could say something like, so the page is already built, like I don't have to start from scratch. Instant results are making people thousands per week. All right. If you want to change the text on the page, go ahead. You know what I mean? So again, these share codes are done, but they're not set in stone where you can't change it. You know, never worry about money again. And then this one doesn't have a form on it, so let me just add a form. Oh, that's a full address. Or, well, the full address will come good if they're going to do a sample. So then what I'm going to do on this one is, remember, we already have the landing page built. So I'm going to scroll down to LP12, which is the one we saved there, and hit save. So in 2 seconds later, this person now has another product, right? So we could go look at this page. They could instantly enter their info. So now they have 2 pages to go advertise on Facebook within a few minutes. Click on that. Bam, takes them right to the webinar again. That was already built. So that's what's so crazy is we give people these unlimited pages to use, and they're so easy to build. All they got to do is grab the share code, and then they can edit it. So they don't like they want to change the product. Even though we grabbed a skincare page, we totally changed it to toothpaste. We just wanted a page that was already pre-built, so we didn't really have to do like all the work starting from scratch. Now let's talk about autoresponder real quick, okay? Because here's kind of how easy that is. Let's say you go to the autoresponder share code, and there's one here that talks about, let's say, weight loss, okay? But you want to change it to toothpaste. No big deal. Just go into your autoresponder builder, create a new autoresponder. Let's call it toothpaste. And let's hit submit. Okay? You go to your email series, and then there's a little drop down that says use share code. So then we paste the share code in there, hit OK. All these are already made for us. But here's the thing, this is what you're like, David talks about weight loss, not toothpaste. Cool. I just click edit. You know? This insane product is creating massive incomes. And then I could just right here, just change some of the words about fat, okay? And what I could do is put in like toothpaste stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of it's already written, and you can change just a few words of this and change it into talking about how to make money with toothpaste instead of how to make weight late. And then all you have to do is, it says put your website here. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to show you this. Open link in new tab. What you're always going to want to put your landing page in your email. So watch this. I'm just going to click the link of the landing page we made. Go back. So this is talking about samples too. So maybe if you give a sample where or not. But okay. So then I'm just going to right click here. Click here. And then you just highlight it. And you go to this little chain thing, and then you just paste. And that will be the link of the landing page. Now, whoop, what did I do? I don't think it saved it. But when you have, yeah, I didn't save it. So I'd say click here. Highlight it, chain. Put the link on my landing page of the whole thing, hit OK. It's automatically going to turn it into a teeny URL, so you don't have to. And then where it says my first name, last name, these are tags. it basically pulls anything that you have under your profile section in your back office. Or you could write your first name and last name. But I could change this from talking about weight loss real quick, just change a couple lines to talk about toothpaste. And I could quickly do that through 5 of these and have my autoresponder already set up and done talking about toothpaste or hair care or making money with this other company. We also have under the autoresponders generic ones that talk about any BizOpp. This is generic BizOpp right here. So we already have these wrote. My point is when you get someone, the biggest thing that drives me up a wall is when someone's brand new and they're like, man, I just don't know what to do. This thing is hard or complicated. I'm like, how complicated is copying and pasting when we have funnels already done? I mean, again, let me click over here because I copied a couple other pages here. Like Lady Pay right here. Edit. Attention ladies, we're paying thousands per week. The question is, will you be next? See, this is very compelling. It's generic. It's talking about making money, but it doesn't say the name of the company at all. Okay? I'm going to put the social buttons there, so we'll take those off. And it doesn't say it. So then, again, I could, because we already did the share code with our webinar, it's very easy for me to go to the redirect URL, scroll down to LP12, whatever. You might name yours different, but just for example, hit save. And then within 2 seconds, I could go throw this up on Facebook saying, hey, ladies, or in Facebook group, hey, ladies, do you want to get paid? And literally, they can opt in. And the minute they opt in, they're watching my webinar.
Very affordable.
Then they could see my name and phone number right next to the video. If you want, you could actually add your social networks here where they connect with you on Facebook. They could connect with you on your Instagram, whatever you want. And then when they click this button, then you take them to the corporate site. So when you get a brand new person that's in XYZ company, if you show them this correctly, you literally could teach them how to build these fun funnels. And literally they'll want to put a new page on their Facebook on Monday, a different page on Tuesday, on Wednesday, another page, and they will get addicted to the conversion pros on how easy it is to build all these crazy pages because they're used to using the one lane corporate website the company gave them or the corporate capture page that everybody in the company is using, and they're not getting any results whatsoever. So how hard is it to show them this? Oh, one other thing I should go over is once you set up the autoresponder and you have it all set up, there's a couple things you have to do. Number one, you're going to want to make it active. See, when you copy it, it's inactive. So you'd edit it, you'd want to make that active so your messages actually go out. The other thing you need to do is when you go back to the landing pages, okay? And we got this skincare page, for example, edit, okay? You have to connect it to the page. So see where it says mail campaign? Now you have a drop down and you would just look for toothpaste and then hit save. So now anytime someone puts their name, email, and phone number in that, they're automatically going to get that mail campaign that we wrote about toothpaste, okay? So you have to connect the autoresponder. One simple step. But see, people think, I think they have to jump in, they got to build everything from scratch and trying to learn everything. Well, while you got your new trial members trying to learn how to build pages and do all these things, if you're not showing them how easy it is to go grab the landing pages and capture pages that we already have pre-built, that they could go edit real fast for whatever company, whatever product, whatever service, and literally have a funnel up and running in under 5 minutes. If you show every trial how to build a funnel in under 5 minutes, they will be pumped. Trust me, they're going to want to sign up and keep the system because they're going to go back and say, well, I got one funnel done. Let me go do two. And the thing about when you have a company and there's a good webinar, the thing about it is the webinar, like I actually watched a couple minutes of this webinar. She actually goes over shampoo. She goes over the toothpaste and all these different products, right? So let's say I wanted to do something about shampoo real quick, right? Well, I could go over here to landing pages, and I could grab any of these, really, because I could change it to say whatever I want. I do actually think I have something about hair there. Let me go down. This is about hair extensions, but I'll change it up to talk about like the shampoo or whatever, okay? So if I want to change this up, I could just go hit pick background image, and we have an entire hair gallery, believe it or not. And I could go grab any of these hair images, right? And instead of saying extensions, every woman wants gorgeous hair. Make thousands showing women the most amazing hair product ever launched. You know, send the email, coupon, you know, whatever you want to do. But you can change the text, whatever. But in 2 seconds, again, what can I do? Redirect URL, come down here to LP, whatever, 12. Because we already had that one built. I always like building the landing page kind of first, because you're going to use all these pages, unless you have a whole separate video that just talks about hair. Then you could send them direct to that, right? And then I would change it, you know, if I had a campaign, you know, like I have a campaign called hair right here. So I might build a whole other autoresponder that just talks about hair, hit save, and bam, I got a new page up and running in 2 seconds. Did I use the page? Did I use what the share code said? No, I changed it. Did I use the picture? No, I changed it. But it only took me like 2 seconds, and I'm up and running with awesome pages ready to go. I hope you guys see the power of how cool this system is. And when you could take a newbie, and newbies are like, well, I'm technical, or I'm not technical. Good, because I didn't do anything technical here. Are we building a website with HTML code? I mean, I click my mouse and the background changed. I'm sure you click a mouse during the day. When I go to type, watch, when I go to type, this is, I got a blinking cursor, just like a word processor, just like your email. I mean, I am typing. This is not technical. Okay, look, connecting the autoresponder is a drop-down box. Click. Changing the form. If you want to get a whole address, bam, click of your mouse. Where do you want this button to go? Oh, you had a drop-down and you found the page and you clicked on it. You want to change what the button says? You don't want a free tour? You want get a sample? Okay, watch. Flashing cursor, get sample. Wow, no technical skills. So when I hear someone says that Conversion Pros is technical, I really want to say, how is it technical? What part about this is technical? Copying and pasting the videos. To get a video, you copy and paste. You literally have flashing cursors. It's basically one click of the mouse. There is nothing technical about the Conversion Pros. This is the most anti-technical system. If you don't watch the training videos, maybe you'll get confused. Why? I don't know, but it's not that hard. It's not technical. Looks like I got a question here. Let me see if I can answer this, and then I'll do this real quick. Okay, it's amazing training. Thanks, Kim. And let's see. There's 2 chats here. Hola, help. Well, I don't. If you're watching the training and watching this, obviously you need to get on the fast start training here. Hello for New Jersey. All right. Does anybody have any questions for me to kind of understand how quick it is, so you can take a newbie and literally have them up and running with an entire funnel for their company in like less than 5 minutes? If you guys understand that, you guys should be hitting every company that's out there and saying, hey, I want to show you something that I could take you to the next level in your company in under 10 minutes. You good? Let's check it out. Guys and gals, this is too easy. This is too easy. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of you can actually do screen shares on Skype. So if you have Skype and you get somebody on Skype, you can share your screen and kind of do like what I'm doing on this webinar. If you got Zoom for a webinar, you can do it. But if you don't have Zoom, if you can get somebody with Skype, you can say, hey, listen, meet me on Skype. I want to walk you through this real quick and show them this. Say, what company you have, what product you have, what service do you have, and just go like, bam, bam, bam. Okay, here's a funnel in under 5 minutes, and their mouth will drop. And then you can say, yeah, you can try it out for free. I don't even want your credit card. What are they going to say? No? Come on. So how crazy is that, everybody? It's awesome. All right, last call. Any questions for me? And I would be more than happy to answer them. I'll give you guys a few seconds here. And hopefully you guys will learn a little bit from this. All right, well, if there's no other questions, I am going to stop this, and then I will post the recording in the Facebook group, all right? All right, everyone, have a fantastic night. We'll talk to you later.